I'm Gill Morris. I am a non-states member of Scrutiny Management Committee, which means that I am an elected member of the committee, elected by the states of Guernsey, and that also means that I get a vote on my committee. We look at how strategy and policy are being implemented, whether they're the right strategies and policies, but we also look at things like value for money, because Scrutiny came out of an amalgamation of a preceding Scrutiny Committee and the Public Accounts Committee, which was the value for money part. So now we do both. So we have 3 states members and we have 2 non-states members. And we are the main committee, and part of our constitution is that we can create panels to do specific things. We have a support team who organise the diary, who do a lot of the research that's required and certainly point us in the right direction. So we have a team of 6 who support us. The kind of things you need for this panel, this committee rather, are huge amounts of patience. You need to have a business background of some kind, because a lot of what we're doing is financial. You need to be really good at building relationships, because it's not just within the committee, but it's with our support team. And because we operate across all of the committees, that means that we need to build relationships with them if we're going to get really good input from them. You need to be able to read a lot of stuff and digest it. The time commitment varies. So my experience has been that at the beginning, the first year, probably not so much. So you've got at least 1 committee meeting a month, probably a panel meeting a month, and you have to prep for those. That's about it. We have done public hearings on a fairly regular basis for 3 out of 4 years. They require probably a day, and we probably have one of those every 2 months. So a day is half day prep, half day actually doing the hearing. This has been a huge learning journey, and I do love to learn stuff. I certainly couldn't put as much time and effort in as I do without Specsavers support. The positives of the role are making a difference, and sometimes you have to be very, very persistent to make a difference. And certainly with Scrutiny, I've found that the difference isn't always something that gets shouted about. So I now know a lot about what goes on in the States, not just in the House, but actually within the civil service as well. I have had an amazing couple of weeks where I've been learning about Scrutiny and air links and keeping planes in the air and how the economics of running an airline works. And then yesterday I was learning about how we allocate capital and what that feels like at the sharp and pointy end, all in a day's work.